Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. Hope you're having a good one. What's good? What's good? What's good? How's it going? Tonight's question: whose large cap fund holding ADA, BTC, ETH, SOL, and XRP just filed to become an ETF? Galaxy Digital, Fidelity, BlackRock, or other? And if you choose other, put it in the comments. Hutanic? Did you change your picture? Make sure that that's you. Okay. All right. Okay. That's you. It's interesting. You don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was you, man. Make sure nobody's parading around, you know? Where's patient one? And yeah, no, I'm serious. I wanted to make sure it was you. So there is a lot of moves going on this week. If you've been paying attention to the news, CRCL. Do you know what that is? You have any idea? CRCL. Sorry to hear that. Tell her I said hi. Give her a hug. CRCL is the ticker symbol for the future publicly traded Circle. We knew it was coming. We knew it was going to be no joke. They're reporting a $1.68 billion revenue in 2023. And it's about to go down. It's about to happen. And they said, I reported yesterday, it's going to happen in April. I was shocked myself, but here we are, no less. It had been reported that they were working with JP Morgan Chase and Citi to actually make this happen. And here you go. I'm wondering how it goes. Hello, Paula. What's up? And you absolutely did invest in yourself today. That's good. I like it. I may have a little bit of an announcement. Maybe just a little bit, possibly. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I'm a little giddy tonight. I'm a little giddy. Let's get to some more news. Kristen Smith will resign as CEO of the Blockchain Association to become president of Solana's new Policy Institute, with the transaction effective May 19th. Wow. How'd they win her over? But it makes sense. She's going from one political spot to another political spot. Obviously, she knows what she's doing, so that's going to be a big deal. But Solana, we're gonna have to wait and see what that's like. We're gonna have to wait and see. Just saying. Just saying. What else is pop-a-lopping? We've got Bybit shutting down its NFT marketplace. Why is that? I guess they haven't heard about Brazil. Rick Ritchie, what's good? Did you invest in yourself today? I have not been online that much. I have had a lot going on, which is why I probably have a few things pop a lot, and I am going to have an announcement later on today. Later on this evening, I shall have something to say. It shall be good. Hopefully it gets received well. Yes, you did. That is what's up. That is what's up. Oh, you can put it in here, Rich. You can put it in there. That's the whole point. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Leroy Tice, what's going on? Thank you for letting us know that you invested in yourself. So Bybit shuts down their NFT marketplace. Why? Well, nothing going on but the rent means that they actually weren't getting a lot of traction, and it costs money to keep that up. Why isn't there traction? Well, they didn't want to put any money toward marketing, toward helping to be a part of the apparatus that rebuilds NFTs. And they weren't necessarily looking for any additional space, meaning any additional use cases where NFTs could actually, be doing something. I would have thought it would be great if somebody, if you thought about getting involved with ticketing or something like that, events management with NFTs, stuff like that. That would have been interesting. But as collectibles, yeah, they're right. There's nothing going on there. There's nothing going on there. Dog with Hat campaign abandoned plans for the Las Vegas Sphere advertisement. That would have cost them about 700 grand. So they're actually refunding all of that money. Makes sense because that was stupid. Stupid. STOOPIT. That level of stupid. Just saying. I don't understand why you'd even attempt to do something like that. I don't even understand why. We're going to come back. We're going to circle. Sorry. Let me not say that. We're going to come back. We're going to return to the circle discussion, but we have other news that we want to get out the door. A report by Mica Crypto Alliance and Nodians projects that Bitcoin mining will be powered by over 70% renewable energy by 2030. Well, not shocked, actually. Not shocked, actually. The renewable energy has been growing in the space, so I can actually see that happen. I can actually get that. Got to a huge waypoint on my work task list. Nice. I plan to jump over to GMB site tomorrow morning. Nicer. I will be on a computer versus putting one together. That's hilarious, man. I haven't put together a computer in ages, and I did a couple of years ago for my son, a gaming box. But, you choose grayscale for other? Not a bad guess. Let you know at the end of the show. Again, tonight's question, 5 votes already. Whose large cap fund holding Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP just filed for ETF status? Wow. Galaxy Digital, Fidelity, BlackRock, other. You know what's hilarious? A lot of these polls, I put in Fidelity, and it's like become a joke to me because Fidelity almost never gets a vote. And tonight, it got a vote. I'm like thrilled right now. It's actually pretty cool. I know, I cracked myself up. I'm sorry. Not sorry, but the U.S. lawmakers are clashing over stablecoin interest provisions, with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong advocating for interest-bearing stablecoins while House Republicans resist. I don't know why. Why not, rather? Why wouldn't you want people to do that? I don't understand. Why not? It's a stable coin. It's pegged to $1. New bills that are being thrown around. You have to have a 1-to-1, reserve for it. Why can't I earn interest on it? That's like the dumbest thing. I need to hear a reason why not. In actuality, tell me why not, because to me that's dumb. That would be the perfect thing for a pension plan. I don't know. Not enough. Like, depending on how much interest you're going to get from it. Do you just buy into a dividend account, a dividend stock rather? I don't know that they're going to be giving out that much interest on it. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But we definitely have to see how that plays out. European regulators warn that potential U.S. crypto deregulation could lead to global financial instability, citing risks of market fragmentation and valuation shocks. Yeah, I can't say that they're wrong. I don't like the idea of deregulation, as they say. I prefer pragmatic regulation, meaning you've given thought as to what the guardrails should be, situations, use cases, all those kinds of things. What's legal, what's illegal. And I don't think we have enough people that have enough brain power that actually understand crypto, in our government right now to be able to handle those laws. I really don't. I really, really don't. They're all bandwagoners. I don't know. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Oh, no. Except for Solana. I agree with you except for Solana. Not Solana. I'm a not Solana guy until they fix that network gremlin, until they prove to me that they are decentralized, right? Until they grow some transparency amongst themselves. Yeah, I don't trust Solana. I don't. With every day that passes, I become more and more negative about Solana. I know there are a lot of people out there that are positive about Solana. Every step of the way, Solana just makes me feel like they're not being transparent. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So much potential. So much potential. And they seem to choose the exact wrong thing to do every step of the way. Every single time they're given a chance to make the right decision, they go left. You know what I mean? Cross traffic. Just saying that. Just saying. We have learned this cycle. Fartcoin was in the billions, which means people don't understand blockchains. That's harsh. True, but harsh. Damn. You must be feeling better. It sounds like you're feeling a lot better. Because you are aiming for the jugular tonight. Dang. What else do we have? Senator Ted Cruz introduces the FLARE Act, promoting tax incentives for repurposing flared gas in Bitcoin mining to reduce emissions and support energy innovation. That's cute. That's cute. All right. I guess. See how that works. Of course, he's from Texas, so yeah, he wants to do that whole, oil energy thing where they do, burn off the gases and everything. You could utilize that energy. It's sort of like I told you guys a year or two ago that I knew somebody that was involved with this. I guess dump company that like they own dumps around the world. And they were going to use some of that energy that's put off by the dumps to actually, power Bitcoin mining operations. Don't know where that went. They wanted me to be involved. And I was kind of like, I didn't like where the people came from, if you know what I mean. So I was like, nah. Man. Cranberry juice. Woo. I love cranberry juice. Yo, George, what's going on? Have you invested in yourself today? Check out tonight's question. It's really cool. I really like it. It's a really good one. Perfect thing for pension plan as far as the poll question. Yeah. Yeah. We should start having those conversations in the Big Baggers group. That actually sounds very interesting. You know how they talk about dividends? You should add, dividend bearing stocks, dividend paying stocks to your portfolio. We should do that. XRP Unlocked is the first of every month, or unlock is the first of every month. The price usually pumps and then dumps, but not in February. It just dumped, steadily dumping on community, suppressing the price. Sure. Not wrong. Not wrong. Market popped up today. So if you bought over the past couple of days and you hit today, it was up a little bit. Depending on what you bought, you could have made some money off of that. For me, what am I expecting from tomorrow? I'm expecting stupidity. Exactly. I expect stupidity. I expect a thrash of overselling is what I'm expecting. Why do I feel that way? Because that's just how people react. But you're talking about some of these tariffs hitting cars. You have the big three automakers in the United States talking about, please don't put tariffs on certain car parts. That ought to tell you something. Certain car parts, please don't put tariffs on those car parts. Like, hello? So yeah, I definitely wonder about that. I absolutely wonder about that. So we'll see. We'll see. Where's Sui at right now? Sui 249. So yeah, you're a happy camper. Sold at 250. Yeah, you made a couple of bucks. You definitely made a couple of bucks. I'm telling you, there are so many panic people out there. They're lettuce hands. They're gonna let things go. Yes, I am. So you start to think about, how does all this work? I'm expecting, like I said, I'm expecting panic selling. I'm expecting a red day. I'm expecting a red day, like a Lord of the Rings red kind of day. Just saying. Just saying. What else do we have? We've got Binance reached $1.9 trillion in spot trading volume for 2025. What month is this? It is April 1st. I don't know if that's an April Fool's, but I don't think so. I've seen that article a couple of times. Holding 43% of the market share while seeking a 60-day stay in its SEC case to pursue early resolution. Just saying. Just saying. I can see why it's taking long for Binance to actually get out of that case because, well, they're not based in the United States. Just saying. If I was the United States and you dropped a case against Kraken, you dropped it against OpenSea, you dropped it against Coinbase, you should be dropping that case, whatever case you have against Binance. If you're gonna do it across the board. Don't be so blatant. You know what I mean? It's kind of ugly. It's kind of ugly. What else we have going on? Glassnode reports that long-term Bitcoin holders are stabilizing the market through reduced selling and reaccumulation. Yep. I mean, what are the choices? Hold, worthless. Okay, got it. It's yeah, but what's the rumor? Why would I buy now? That one doesn't make sense to me. Why would I buy now? I'm not going to buy now. The market's up too high. I'm going to wait for all the stupidity to happen. Seriously, I'm not even playing. I'm going to wait for all the stupidity to happen, let everything drop, let everything tank, and then I'll buy. Why would I buy now? I'm not going to buy now. Not in no way am I going to buy now. Nope. Absolutely the opposite. At least in this case, it's the opposite. So I'll wait until tomorrow. Let all the lettuce hands happen. Let all the naysayers do their thing. George is all about it. George is not playing. George is absolutely not playing. But it's true. Let all the naysayers do your best. Do your thing. Right? Do what you do. You'll sell. You will cause everybody else to sell. Tomorrow could be a 70s kind of day. For Bitcoin, it could be a 70s kind of day. I asked the question last night, right? Are we going to see $75,000 Bitcoin before we see $95,000 Bitcoin? Now, why is April going to be so smashing? Well, I just freaking told you. It's going to be Circle. It's going to be Circle. Now, here's what we're all waiting for. When is Ripple going to wake up and go, oh, yeah, it's time for us to do the same thing? Just waiting. Just waiting. So hear me out. Circle happens in April. You wait 2 months and then you get a Ripple? I'm just saying. At some point this year, you're going to get a Kraken. Yeah, for real, for real. For real, for real. I really want you to stop and think about this. Kraken goes IPO and they just bought Ninja Trader. Damn. Yeah, nobody thought about that, right? Nobody put that together? Uh-huh. Tell me those aren't huge opportunities for positive gains. Huge. Could those get us to $100,000 after this dip? After tomorrow's stupidity, I call it tariff day. I call it tax day. That's what I call it. Tariffs are taxes. Period. End of report. Period. End of report. So tomorrow could see the United States be even more isolated economically. That's a problem. So you're going to get people just freaking the hell out. And what does Goldman Sachs say? Oh, well, we think there's going to be a recession. We have a 35% chance of recession within the year, within 1 year. And they think it's largely going to be due to tariffs. By the way, have your groceries come down in price yet? Have eggs? Chicken's cheap, but eggs aren't? So yeah, I wonder about, all kinds of things. Yes, our government wastes money, but continuing to allow these corporations to gouge our citizens, how about you go after them? How about you go after them? When I can buy a loose egg in the supermarket, like, that's a problem. And it's a clear message. You can't afford eggs? Oh, you can't afford to put food on your table if you're buying loosey eggs. This is not a political forum, so you can drop that. I'll do it for you. No, not at all. Not at all. Has to be directly correlated to your bags. And right now, we've got a whole bunch of people that can't afford eggs. Nothing to do with the regime. Current regime didn't have anything to do with that. It's the companies that are selling the eggs, artificially inflating the prices the same way they did during the pandemic, right? And they got a slap on the wrist for it. When is the government going to step in and go, you guys are doing it again? You're doing it again. I don't know. Maybe that first penalty wasn't really a penalty. I'm pretty sure they made more money than they had to pay in penalties. I think the executive teams should be fired from each one of those companies. I think the companies should have to pay at least 4 times what they had to pay the last time. Let's take a look at the profits that those companies are making. Erase all of those profits. Take all of their profits. Leave them with nothing. Profit-wise. Let the company have enough money to run the company, but take away their profits. Hit them where the money hurts. Hit them where the money hurts. But this is why I keep telling people you need to know how to invest. Why? Because 10% here, 5% there, that's more than you get from your bank. Play those ups and downs. Right? Play those ups and downs. I rattled off a whole bunch of coins this morning that, you could have made anywhere from 5 to 15% on your money in 24 hours. You can only do that if you're paying attention to the market every day. Do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. That's the GMB 3. As honestly, the GMB 3. You should be doing that. I don't know. Could just be me. But that's what I think about. Like, how are we not doing that? How are we not doing that? How are we not teaching people, hey, you need to learn these things. You need to get this in line. Where the heck is it? What the heckity heck? Bear with me. Yes! Holmes House in the house. Invested in himself. That's what I'm talking about. You want to know what you can also do to invest in yourself? You can go get this little ebook. The GMB 3, The Art of Research, Timing, and Deliberate Wealth. It's written by some guy, Eddie Johnson. Yeah. It's in the Kindle store right now. Just published today. Just published today. It's all about the GMB3 and how you can apply it to cryptos, the stock market, and buying and selling businesses. Giving you real world ideas about how you can actually put the GMB3 to work in everyday aspects of investing. Ta-da! Told you something was coming. Told you something was coming. Think you guys might actually like the book cover. Might actually like the book cover. That could be kind of cool. The hardcover and the paperback should hit over the next couple of days, but the ebook is already out. Ebook is already out. Aloha 8 Paws. Thank you for letting me know that you're invested in yourself. And your quiz answer is grayscale. Okay, that's a couple of people that said grayscale. Cool beansies, cool beansies. Last bit of news. Nearly 1/3 of South Koreans, around 16.29 million people, have invested in crypto, with regulators planning a pilot to allow 3,500 corporations to invest in crypto transactions by late 2025. That's a tad bit big. South Korea is a big place for crypto. It's a big place for crypto. And that's a really good thing. I bring you global news because what happens in other places is going to affect where you are. United States, Canada, Tonga. It's gonna affect you. It's gonna get to you. So yeah, pay attention. Pay attention out there. This is some serious stuff. This is some serious stuff. Do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. And if you want to learn more, just buy the book. Told you guys something was coming. Something's coming. We have more coming, by the way. We have more coming. I am investing in myself, being here with all of you folks. That's what's up. Glad to be fighting another day. That's what's up. Thank you, sir. That's a very big deal. Back to this whole circle thing. Like I said, I think the timeline could be, we could get possibly 3 important IPOs this year. And depending on the spacing of those IPOs, we could push off a true recession, at least in 2025, if they're spaced well. Oh, sweet Kiki, invested in yourself. Thank you very much for letting us know. I greatly appreciate it. Have you commented before, or is this the first time you're commenting? It takes a long time for the search to happen, but you joined 3 years ago. Did you join here 3 years ago? Or you joined YouTube 3 years ago. It looks like you joined YouTube 3 years ago. So yeah, I think that between Circle's going to happen. Kraken thinks they're going to happen. Second time. Thank you for letting me know. Circle's going to happen this month. Kraken announced they want to do something by the end of the year, and it's highly possible. I keep saying, Ripple's, they've got to be done with all their paperwork. You know what I mean? Getting everything in line and everything. I think it's just a matter of when they decide they want to do something. That's it. So imagine 3 important IPOs in that short of a time frame. The thing is, with Kraken, with them buying Ninja Trader, I wonder if some entity comes along and says, just before their IPO, and says, whoa, let's have a sit down. Remember, imagine they own a centralized exchange and a stock trading platform. I'm just saying. And Ninja Trader is a popular trading platform. It really is a popular trading platform. So I'm just wondering, there's a lot of spots, there are a lot of opportunities for good news from here to year's end. There's a lot of opportunity. Between that opportunity, I'm expecting to see this. I'm expecting to see that. So tomorrow I'm expecting this. Buy, buy, buy. And then that. Because absolutely by the end of the month, there's going to be a big pop with that IPO. There will be a big pop. And you know what's going to come with that IPO? I believe that there's going to be a ton of marketing out there. A ton of marketing. You kidding me? I can absolutely see it. I can absolutely see it. And I think one of the reasons why they announced that IPO today is because RLUSD had that 50 million minting of RLUSD. I think it's up to like $243.5 million right now. Yeah. Now, is that anywhere near Circle? No, but they're quickly approaching top five stablecoins. Is that hard to do? No, not at all. Not at all. But I think that it was meant to take some thunder away from that. I'm in Arizona right now. Once you get the aloha in your soul, it never leaves. I can believe that. I can definitely believe that. Arizona's not so bad. Arizona's pretty nice. So you look at all this news and I sit back and I like to sit back and I like to really zoom out and have everything on a calendar and just kind of see what's bad that's going on. Because I keep talking about, there's a lot of pent up energy. There's a lot of pent up energy. For prices to be where they are right now, there has to be a lot of manipulation. Manipulation can only last but for so long. It can only last but for so long. So when that manipulation is done and it starts to peter out, what happens? That's what happens. Things start to go up. Things start to go up. And that's what I'm waiting for. It doesn't mean I'm going to buy and I'm going to hold. So like I keep telling everybody, I have two separate sets of wallets. One is my holding space and the other one is my trading space. And at any point in time, my investment on either side outweighs the other side. And right now, I have to say, yeah, my DCA strategy is strong. I keep doing what I do, but I really feel like my trading side is getting more attention right now. Because, you drop 10 grand, you can make 1 grand off of it in a heartbeat. Some people might go, oh, it's only $1,000. 10%. Where the hell else are you going to make 10% that quick? We're talking about tomorrow can be a seriously red day. Tomorrow could wind up being a seriously red day. What do you think? It's going to stay that way? I don't think so. I do not think so. Everybody keeps using the word cycle, and I keep laughing every time I hear the word. Why? You've never seen so much manipulation before. Never. You want to use the word cycle? Use it with manipulation. This is the most manipulated cycle you've ever seen. Ever. And I have to tell you, it could be the highest that you ever will see. Because things are going to start moving in a more normal, not normal, but a more normal kind of way. D Mac in the house. What's good? Have you invested in yourself, young man? So yeah, you sit back and you just kind of look at things. And you just kind of go, yeah, ooh, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. So yeah, I'm looking at things right now and I'm saying to myself, there is a lot that we can do. There's a lot of news that we need to research. Do your research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. That's the GMB3, Ham's house. So you kind of got to dig in. You're only going to find those opportunities to get in and get out if you're paying attention to the flow of the coins. You got to be paying attention to the flow of the coins. If you're not doing that and catching wind every day, and if you're really trading, you're paying attention more than once a day, That's how you find the rhythm. That's how you find the rhythm. Overall, keeping cool head through these changes will be worth it. Yep. Don't panic. Don't panic. Panicking is not absolutely investing deliberately. Lettuce hands, that's not the way to go. That third one that I always talk about, what is it? Absolutely invest deliberately. No knee-jerk reactions. No knee-jerk reactions. Invest deliberately. Know what you're doing. Know why you're doing it. Know where and when you're going to do it. Have the research behind you that's going to power that thought process, that decision making. That way, when you do something, if something goes awry, your question will not be, what did I do wrong? It will be, oh, I didn't have an extra piece of information. Or something out of the blue happened, some kind of macro event happened, or some kind of micro event happened that could not have been foreseen. Part of doing your own research is actually figuring out what are the risks. What is your risk framework? In my first book, I talk about the risk framework. Everybody manages their bags differently. How do they manage their bags differently? Everybody's got their own risk framework. How much risk they're willing to take, how little risk they're willing to take, what kind of risks they're willing to take. All of that goes into your risk framework. And then you can start building from there, start putting beef around how you move. Just saying. Watching order books, got to be in the market every day. Yep, got to be in the market every day. We've had 3 manipulations in the last few months with clear V-shaped recovery or manipulation. Yep. But we've had more manipulation than that. Far more. Far more. The biggest manipulation, in my humble opinion, has been the US government. Every time you say the word tariffs, what happens? Every time the word tariff is thrown out there, tax, that's what it is. Boom! That's what happens. So am I expecting anything different tomorrow? Nope, not at all. What I'm expecting tomorrow is a bloody day. Even my own blood. I will be dipping into the dry powder drawer, and I will be buying. Why? Because I'll get all bandaged up when I make all that money from everybody that has sold because they have lettuce hands. Yeah. That's what I'm expecting to happen. And then when that IPO hits, oh, yeah, I'm probably, so my trade, I'm probably not going to sell anything till after that IPO. There'll be certain investments I'm not going to do anything with until after that IPO. What I'm doing right now is I'm contemplating what's the pin play when Circle goes IPO. What else is there to buy because Circle is going IPO? That's the question. That one right there. It will flow somewhere though. Find the catcher's mitt. Yep, if you're into sports, if you're into that kind of thing. I never thought of tariffs and debasement together. But you do now, don't you? I'm telling you, I look at things a tad bit differently. I look at things with a more discerning eye. How is everything going to affect my bag? That's what I'm thinking about. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. Don't think of it anything else other than tax day. Rick Ritchie, if Bitcoin hits below 52,500, we're in a recession. Deeply within a recession, period. It's not a bear market. We will be in a recession. Absolutely be in a recession. Just saying. China debases their currency to offset our tariffs. Yep. We are about to do the same back and keep the reserve status at the same time. We might keep it for a little longer. We might keep it for a little longer. It's inevitable that we lose that status. It's inevitable. What we lose it to now might not be another fiat. Like, let me put it to you like this. When was the last time you heard about BRICS? When was the last time you heard about BRICS? Not much going on there, huh? Not much going on. Doesn't mean that they've gone away. It still exists. But not much going on there. I don't think that the dollar will lose its place to another fiat. I think it'll lose its place to Bitcoin. I think it'll lose its place to crypto. I think that's what's got Europe freaking the hell out. Because the more that we dance with, global economic downturn, let's call it, the more that you start to realize, wow, there are a lot of fiats around the world that are actually failing. You're just watching the slow motion fail. That slow motion falling off the edge of the cliff. I mean, I hope everything's on chain. Government. So it's what's amazing is that you see all this stuff going on with the current regime. Oh, Bitcoin, your reserves, and blah 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 blah. You don't hear much about them trying to put their spending on chain, do ya? Because then the whole world would know what you're spending your money on and what you're not spending your money on. BTC will not dip into the 60s. Yeah, I don't think so either. If it does, it will be an enormous wick for a second. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see 50s and 60s again. Is it possible? Of course it's possible. Are we going to see it again? I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. But that said, again, I think that the US dollar could lose out to Bitcoin or crypto in general. Even Larry Fink is kind of intimating that, right? He's kind of saying, hey, well, hey, the dollar dominance get affected by. I was speaking about that this morning. Yeah, that's not small. It's not a small thing. And he's not a small dude to be talking about it. These are very big ideas. These are very big deals. You know what I do see? What I do see is the propping up of banks. And it's not the normal propping up of banks that that we've seen in the past. It's the propping up of banks by deregulation, by allowing them to muck around with crypto. That's what I'm seeing. Interesting, no? Why is that? Why do you have to prop them up? Well, what are they doing besides screwing up? Hutanic, you have a point, sir. You have a point. Flash crash, then everyone wished orders lock in. I don't like to act by wish. I like to act by having solid footing. How do you get solid footing? You do your own research. And you do it every day, faithfully. You pay attention. You don't get upset with small moves, right? You take advantage of small moves. Take advantage of the moves that you can take advantage of. You'll have some losses every now and then, but take advantage of the moves that happen. The ups, the downs, the ups, the downs. Take advantage of it. Pick a few coins and study those coins and start to understand their rhythms. Start doing that. Yeah, good luck logging into exchanges. Yeah, that's right. It's not going to be easy. I think it can be done. I think that it won't be difficult to see what happens, right? I think it'll be kind of cool. I'm going to sit back and watch. Yeah, I would not preach using Solana at all, Rick Ritchie. No. Do your own research. Know your entries and exits. And absolutely invest deliberately. Let's get to number 2 on that list. Know your entries and exits. It's not just the price points. How you're going to buy, and how you're going to sell. I need you to understand those things. A lot of people will get in there and they'll be in a rush to sell, a rush to buy. Understand your entries, understand your exits. It's not just about the numbers. It's about how are you going to do that. And you should have 2 or 3 ways to accomplish those goals. Understanding what the gas fees are, everything. Your first choice of doing it, your second choice of doing it, your third choice of doing it. Start having your choices of being able to do certain things. And remember, not all coins move the same way. Not all coins are going to move 10%, 5%, 20%. You're going to have to pay attention to each one of those coins and understand what you're doing. Put in stop losses, put in buy opportunities, whatever it is you're going to do, but know what you're going to do before you have to do it. You don't want to rush to have to do something at the last minute. Oh my God. Yeah, no. That's not the way it works. That's the way you fail. That's not the way it works. Do your own research. Know your entries and exits. And absolutely invest deliberately. Don't rush. Don't panic. Breathe. Know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Be solid in your decisions. That's the absolute part of it. I don't mean absolutely like, of course. No, I mean like be absolute. Get there. So yeah. Have a good night, George. Definitely stay informed. Everybody, I'm going to call it tonight. I got to get up early tomorrow. The show tomorrow will probably be at 5:30. All right. The morning show. Because I've got to head down to the city. So this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. Hope you like what I'm doing. And I will get you the answers first. So whose large cap fund holding Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP just filed for ETF status? Galaxy Digital, Fidelity, BlackRock, or other? It is other. It is Grayscale. It is Grayscale. How's that one? Circle stablecoin filed with it. Rick Ritchie, do you pay attention? Were you paying attention tonight? Or were you eating some fabulous freaking chef's meal that you created again? I did that at the top of the show, man. I'm feeling hurt by that. I'm feeling hurt by that, man. Dropping it like it's news. I did that already, man. What you doing? CRCL, get it? Circle? Yeah, man. Yeah. Picking on me. I feel bad now. I'm going to have to sign off early because of this. Just saying. Everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. Hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, smash the likes. Tell your friends about this community. It's the most upbeat community that's going to teach you about things that you've probably never thought of before. And we teach and learn from each other so that we can manage each of our respective bags. And if you can, go become a member of the community. Go to growmybag.tv/sign-up. Become a bagger or a big bagger. Big baggers, we're going to have a meeting, a video conference call. We have one every month led by yours truly, joined by everybody else, where I get to sit back and learn from everybody. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We all learn from each other. We all bring things to the table. So, everybody, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And as always, thank you for your trust. I greatly appreciate you. More to come tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.